Standing in the light of your blue, I got my angel now. It's like I'm in a weekend. Every ride you make is the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your grace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray you won't fade away.
You may all be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to join Blake Dallin and Cambria Hatch in holy matrimony. Before the couple say their vows, they've asked me to give a small speech, so just give me a few minutes. If you want to fall asleep, now would be the time. So in case you don't know me, my name's Casey. I was Blake's college roommate. More specifically, I was the, and I quote, drunken redneck who was constantly on the couch. I can see the look of understanding washing over all of your faces. That roommate. So with this in mind, when the couple asked me to officiate their wedding, I thought, who else? Who else could be qualified to perform this job? You know, a bishop, a priest, a rabbi? But despite feeling unqualified for this duty, I am incredibly grateful and honored to be a part of your guys' day. For this speech, I thought I would talk about love and how each of these amazing people have shown me love throughout our time knowing each other, so that all of we can learn from their example and that they can continue on with this great and amazing life they have already founded with each other. So let's start off with Blake. Blake and I are opposites in almost every way. He is a returned missionary, anime-watching accountant, and I am a non-religious, cowboy-moving, watching rancher. But despite that, Blake has always treated me so well. And now you're making me emotional, Cambria. Stop that.
I have tissues.
In a minute. But despite our surface level differences, he's always treated me amazingly. In my life, I have never came across a person who could befriend and care for anyone, regardless of creed, class, or religion, besides my friend, Blake Dallin. Now, Cambria. When I first met Cambria, I was in a bad mood. I'd spent a lot of time on that couch that we talked about before. But despite my grouchiness and just overall rough temperament, she decided that I was going to be happy, whether I liked it or not. I'm fairly certain she got up on a chair and said, "Am I tall enough to hug you now?" I probably growled, I don't know. Using her endless energy, her bubbly personality, and her gentle heart, Cambria has repeatedly brought happiness into my life, and for that, she will forever be my friend. Now, I might need a microphone. No. And as a couple, so recently in my life, tragedy struck my family and I lost both my parents. But in my time of strife, Blake and Cambria showed me more love and more caring than anyone else could ever possibly do. And for that, I will forever be in your debt to the both of you. So to recap, to be like Blake, we must not judge the book by its cover. We must not let superficial boundaries keep us from befriending people in the most unlikely of circumstances. With Cambria, we must be willing to put ourselves out there and love people despite their grouchiness and despite their mean temperament. And overall, we need to be there for people who are going through their darkest of moments and through their happiest of moments. And that's all I have to say to you guys, and thank you so much for the honor of performing this duty today. That one's not important. The couple have written their own vows, and then after that we will do official vows, I guess. So Cambria, if you'd like to begin.
They're laminated for my tears. Blake. That was the hard part. Vows are meant to be promises to each other and to ourselves. And I'll get to that. I will. I promise. The promise is the important part, but the why has always been my focus in my life, and I'm not going to change myself now. I already got you up here. I want to make and keep promises to you now and forever because of who you are, and selfishly because of who you are in my life. My love, you know as well as anyone here, I work hard daily and often to make the world a better place and to impact people in a positive way. The way I was taught, it was the way I was taught and the way I was raised to be. The thing I never could have ever dreamed of in a million years is that you worked to make my world a better place and to make me feel like the most important piece of your life. I want to be your wife, your girl, your safe place, because you are those counterparts to me. The things I want and have only dreamt of having in my life, and my husband. You make my world a better place by making me laugh when I'm so stressed I could throw up, by letting me cry in your arms till your shirt is soaked, getting a treat just to make my day that much better, listening to me go on and on and on, and by doing nice things for others, by being so supportive. I know I always have a support system of at least one person on my side and so much more. You make my world go round in the best way. I love to live my life with you and as your person and as an us. I love adventures with you and showing you the world. We have experienced so many firsts together and even a few laughs. New experiences are where I see you find the most joy, and I never want that joy to end for you. That brings me to my first promise. I promise to find new experiences and new ways to see genuine joy on your face. I promise to be silly and weird and random. I promise to love you deeper, longer, and more than anyone else ever could. I promise to be your family every single day. I promise to love you and laugh, real or fake, when you ask me to pull your finger. I promise to cry, yell, cuss, smile, laugh, and freak out with you. I promise I will not hide from you. I will feel my feelings either with you or around you. I promise to sing in funny voices on road trips. I promise to ask you a lot of questions. I promise to be early and late and on time with you and for you. I promise to text you back to back to back to back to back. I promise to be the girl you tell people that you fell in love with. Loud, kind, nurturing, and easy to talk to. My handsomest love. My sweet wood, and my dear future husband. I promise to love you and to be here always and forever. It's you and it always will be you. I picked you twice and I'll pick you every day to love and to keep my promises with you. Blake, I promise to be your camera with all my heart.
I did not laminate mine, and I did not realize it was a secret spilling session. Cambria, I want to start with a quote. Because of you, I feel myself slowly but surely becoming the me I have always dreamed of being. Tyler Gregson. With Cam, I feel like I change for the better every day. She makes me want to be a better person because she deserves the best. I want to marry you because she always makes the most out of life. She always knows how to light up a room. You always know the most kind and caring person. You're always the most kind and caring person in any room. I love the way you always have to take an adventure and always have a good time. From our first date for the rest of our lives, I can't wait to continue our adventures and the question games and all the strange questions you love to ask. I promise to always love you with my whole heart, always put you in the forefront of my life. I promise no matter where you go, I'll always be by your side, walking with you. I promise each day you will be filled with more love than the last. I love you, Cambria.
Blake, repeat after me, okay? I promise to cherish you always,
I promise to cherish you always,
to honor and sustain you,
to honor and sustain you,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in poverty and in wealth,
in poverty and in wealth,
and to be true to you in all things,
and to be true to you in all things,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
Repeat after me. I promise to cherish you always,
I promise to cherish you always,
to honor and sustain you,
to honor and sustain you,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in poverty and in wealth,
in poverty and in wealth,
and to be true to you in all things,
and to be true to you in all things,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
Will you please present the rings?
Come on.
Yes.
Okay.
This ring is a physical representation of your bond, of your commitment to each other, and of the promises you have made here today. Wear them to where you can always remember what matters most in your life. Blake, repeat after me. Put it on. We're not that official here.
It's true.
Repeat after me. Cambria Hatch.
Cambria Hatch.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
I promise
I promise
to love you with all my heart,
to love you with all my heart,
to lift your sorrows,
to lift your sorrows,
to always be your companion
to always be your companion
through all time and space.
through all time and space.
All right. Repeat after me. Blake Dallin.
Blake Dallin,
From this day forward,
from this day forward,
I promise
I promise
to love you with all my heart,
to love you with all my heart,
to lift your sorrows,
to lift your sorrows,
to always be your companion
to always be your companion
through all time
through all time
and space.
and space.
And by the power vested in me by the Church of Latter-day Dudes, I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Blake Dallin. You may kiss the bride.
can't